first, maybe second invade on the blue. And I think if they snowball from there, it'll be really scary to have a behind or link Shen against that team comp.
We pick right back up with the Renegades, a team whose miracle run continues here up against Ghost Gaming. It's our first look at them. My name is Dolson. Graham.
Honestly, from Renegades, but Lazarus spent so much time over there. You saw the setup of waiting for the opportunity to come in for the gank. Doesn't find the kill. FineOK stays in lane, and now it's turnaround.
Whoa! Sam looking for the 1v1, one level down over Venenu. FineOK is there. First blood over to Ghost Gaming. Lasbra stunned down onto Sam, but the damage is there from Fino. A double kill for the Ghost Gaming solo laner. Variety will pull back one, though, and now we got a slap fight going here. Variety is going to dash back in. Watch out for Twig. He's rotating around the backside of FineOK. Can stay alive long enough. Baiting him right back into his mid laner. Will Variety use any more? The bait and switch is happening. Apple does not connect. Variety on the sidestep, but looks like he might end up going down at the end of the day. FineOK, a 3-kill swing.
Oh my gosh. Dave, imagine being Variety, right?
Keep pace with Sanguine in the early, and they just haven't really been able to do so yet with Ghost Gaming, and might get worse now if Mike is able to complete the engagement on a Jake. Jake uses the beads. You just need a little bit of damage from range, but look at the re-engage from Variety. The Renegades have trapped Mike in to the River's Rebuke, and down goes a kill. I'm not sure Ghost Gaming will look for anything else. Renegades get a clean one.
Turn that around onto Mike, but that's kind of what Renegades are after here. Ghosts are gonna be aggressive. They're going to try and be aggressive and invade your jungle like they just did in the blue. So if you can get them in that point and then capitalize, there's a window.
Whoa, Sam has killed Variety elsewhere. Now Twig attempting to escape and will be able to do so. He'll stay alive. Lasbra hit the pin, but the bead's quick enough from Twig, and then the dash away were enough to secure the safety there. But now Lasbra's being leapt on. Mike attempts the same thing he did a moment ago, and this time it works out.
Window now potentially for that Pyromancer to be looked at.
Yeah, it's going to go down for Ghost Gaming unless Variety can steal it away. Sam pulls in the Ratatosker. Ghost Gaming get the Pyro, they get Variety, and now they get a 3,000 gold lead 10 minutes into the game. I suppose you have to try there.
Lose his tower off that to that minion wave, or at least cripple it heavily. But meanwhile, Renegades trying to get this red buff.
It's an engage onto Mike, but then Mike just leaps up and over, and Mike has done more damage to Barracuda than I think Renegades were prepared for. The 9 turns blessing in the mid, though, from Lasbra. Pulls in 2, but he only gets 1 of them, and FineOK with the double out of the mid. Expands his kills to 6. Now Barracuda and Jake left running. Variety in the back. Has through the Cosmos. If he can close the gap here, down he slams over onto mid. So at least Variety can maybe get 1, but no, Mike is going to leap away. He'll stay alive here for the time being. Variety will not get the kill. Panicat will. This game is blown wide open. A deicide 12 minutes in. Tier 1 tower in mid. Fury is now respawning. You imagine they group up and start to look towards that. On the flip side, though, the Renegades are doing what they need to do, not overextending for objectives that they otherwise can't contest. But here's a fight. Sam for Soccer looking for the engagement. Barracuda, he's found the opening kill, but PBM with the Ragnarok will rip on through Venenu's health bar, through the Cosmos, down from Variety. This is a separated fight. Renegades effectively losing 4v2 against FineOK and Mike. Over here on the right-hand side, Fury went down elsewhere. Ghost Gaming seemingly feeling comfortable just sending Mike and FineOK into the front line.
That was the worst. Oh my god, that's a solo lane that's 14 versus a level 15 support. You do not want to be in that spot ever. And now you're going to try and take on Pandacat. Variety's trying to make something happen on this side. The Thorns comes through, and disrespect from Pandacat, who had crit there. Didn't realize he was walking into that Thorns, but now Variety is going to end up falling down there, Dave. Crazy.
Yeah, and Ghost Gaming now can start to push even further at just how strong FineOK is. Ghost Gaming's carries were back and doing that Fury, while FineOK and PBM were just swinging away at the entire roster effectively of the Renegades. Sam gets leapt on there by Lasbra, so a sneaky kill pulled back for the Renegades.
Yeah, that was nice from Lasbra there, but honestly, you were talking about that little fight around the red buff. No one can stop FineOK. He will go where he pleases, he will do what he wants, and he will run you down until or a fire giant steal.
Hey, maybe now's the time for the Renegades. Finally, Ghost Gaming feeling confident enough with where they stand to start up the FG. Half HP and lower. It is melting quickly. Renegades
nice from Mike.
Work their way in off to the side. Ghost Gaming, they secure the Fire Giant this time. PBM, he's just soloing out Venenu on the back line here. Fine, okay, Sam. They're trying to close the gap. Venenu ends up turning around the kill, though. Jake is there. One down for either side, but the chase is on for Ghost Gaming. Venenu has to leave. Jake, Lasbra, they have to do the same as well. This is all how fast can Ghost move. The momentum's at their back.
Because you're trying to waste Ghost Gaming's time looking for kills and buying time that your Phoenixes aren't being under threat. Sure, Lasbra's going to die here, but you're trying to buy time for respawns. You're trying to delay the FG just to have a crumb of a chance of getting back in this game.
Crumb seems to have just been nibbled up.
Renegades here. It's time to commit on this Phoenix or the middle one. Pick your poison. It's one of the two, and you're going to have to make something happen here to try and give you a window. You need 2 kills.
Ghost Gaming considering the dive on the right side. Phoenix Mike has pulled Lasbra just away from the fight. He doesn't need the kill because that opens up Variety for death. Venenu, big Kraken, deletes Barracuda, but here comes Final K, 8-0, rolling down the right side of the map. Ghost Gaming, they haven't even gotten the Phoenix yet. They're trying to dive the fountain. Big fight for Ghost. Venenu and Jake, last 2 alive.
They could end here now, Dave. Obviously, Venenu, no ultimate. Jake, no ultimate. This is a really tricky defense.
Yeah, feeling good for Ghost Gaming here. Titan being looked at. Venenu dove on. Evaporated by PBM. Now it's all up to Jake, but he will not have the legs. Ghost Gaming in 26 minutes. Walk it down the right lane and grab game 1.
I think the worst thing about that, Dave, is the writing was kind of on the wall for that game after the triple
Achilles
kill.
unfortunately taking away the Osiris, maybe hopefully living up to the standard that has been set for it here on the Renegades.
Need to bounce back, and it seems pretty binary here in game 2. Don't give 3 kills over to Final K. On a high-pressure god. A few minutes into the game.
Level 1 gank.
And instead, yeah, Renegades are going to look to get things going early here. I do believe I see a ward down from Ghost Gaming there, from Panda Cat, right to the right of the Renegades. So, this one, Blessing's going to be there to mitigate a lot of that.
Same time, though, this is the one thing about supports. We'll talk about that again in a second, because this invade could be problematic.
Oh, it's a freeze from Jake, and the secure looks like it is in there from Jake as well. But is he going to die for this one? The body blocks from Mike are there. He gets plucked back in. First blood awaiting around the corner. Barracuda body blocks, but Panda Cat with the dash. Down goes Jake. Graham, you've already called it. You said it's not worth, and it could get worse here. Barra is going to get rooted down. Twig around the backside. Barracuda, see you later. Panda Cat, he's going to get 2 kills in about 2 seconds there. 2-0 start. It's not fine, okay, but it's Panda Cat this time.
Was it worth the purple invade?
So
no.
He effectively sold out Lasbra just a moment ago. Pressure on the right-hand side. As Sam will blink in. We call his name, and now he's got Lasbra in an awkward spot. Oh, Sam over the wall. The Typhoon just wide. The route from Mike won't be there either, but fine, okay. Lakely has the damage. He sure does. Kraken gobbles up Variety. Ghost Gaming. They pull back 2 more.
Just great rotation from Ghost. Look, there's 4 members over here. They all knew what was going down there. I tell you what now, though. Just not had a window early enough to get in that spot. We're only 9 minutes in, though. But at the same time, you can see where Renegade's method is. Try and poke out Kepri, but Mike played that relatively well and got good support from his team that he paid back in favor for by keeping Twig alive.
Final K suddenly starting to burst down Variety. This tower is still here. And Sam does not care about it. Typhoon from over the wall. Yeah, baby. Sam for soccer. Hits it into the blue buff pit. Can he survive, though?
Gotta get a kill.
Is close by. Pulled back in onto Laz, but Final K has the ultimate. Sam survives for the time being, but Venenu will finally clean up that kill. PBM lurking off to the left-hand side as well. Final K will lock down Lasbra at the end of the day. Venenu and Jake will find solace in the Tier 1 tower over here. Ends up being a 2-for-1, I believe, and gonna go over to Ghost Gaming if there is no steal from Variety, which could happen. He does have some ranged damage. Kraken, though, of course, will secure that one. Sam for soccer being looked at. Mike is going to use the Scarab's Blessing. Twig, no Kraken, no chance. Venenu on the board for the 2nd time. Mike just a bit caught out there. Final K continues to do some damage to Variety. So I suppose if you're looking holistically at that trade, it's a Pyromancer in exchange for Mike's life.
Yeah, and I think Mike did a good job of doing good zone work there as well. He was buying time and also getting focused. But if you're all focusing the support, your team's getting an objective, it's definitely a win!
Whoa, Sam has to dash away. Typhoon will connect for some damage. Jake has to detonate his ultimate, and this is where the Renegades pulled back some leads yesterday. Individual picks working out in their favor. Twig is low. Venenu wants to kill. He's transformed into Set, and he's gotten
This is good.
Fine, okay, has to run away. The Renegades, 3 members strong, looking towards the tier 2 tower. Won't be further. Panda Cat fields of love, potentially around the backside.
And Jake just says, no, you will not come round the back and flank. Nice little wall
on either side of the jungle. Backside of the Gold Fury pit, now backside of the Fire Giant pit as well. Fine, okay, he wants to go. He's blinked in. Caught the ultimate onto Variety. Mike around the backside, but look at Twig. He's being soloed down here by Lasbra. Will Lasbra finish the kill? He sure will. Sanford Soccer dashes away, but it's a double freeze from Jake. Sets up a big fight now for the Renegades. Scarab's blessing right back into the wall. The man keeps hitting him. Sanford Soccer. He's gotta leave, but Lasbra's got a couple. Mike's gonna go down as well. Renegades.
There we go, Renegades. This could be a Fire Giant, maybe? I mean, it's early. Maybe they want to respect Fine OK and Panda Cat, so maybe they just go for the Pyro. But a huge fight there from Renegades. Oh, no. However, Lasbra just... I don't know, dude. Come on, lads. You can't be there up against Fine OK who's walking at you like that. He does, and someone may have to go and defend that. If they do, it could signal Renegades to look for the Fury or collapse on Sam.
Oh, it's a stun onto Sam. He's taking half of his HP. Absolutely no chance for the Ghost Gaming jungler. And it's going to be a tier 2 tower that goes down, but he's back in base, both junglers over in the mid lane for the time being. So no big difference. The wall from Jake might be the only secure that the Renegades need here. The only Fury low. Fine, okay, moves his way in. Fury goes down. There's the Kraken. Hey, Jake making good use of that magical defense now. He'll stay alive under the onslaught of mid lane damage from Ghost Gaming. Typhoon flies on through onto Variety. Ultimate use now by PBM, but Sam didn't need it. Venenu alone with Fino, and a few of his teammates will grab the kill. Panda Cat's turned one around, though. This Cupid has stayed alive, but here comes Renegades. Barracuda in, Panda Cat down. Sanford Soccer can't turn it around. The Aegis from Barra, but the tick from Twig ends up getting the kill underneath the tier 2 tower. They will stay alive, but Venenu, Mike gets the kill. This one is messy, 3 for 3.
So they kill Fine OK there, and honestly, that engagement looks very crazy, but Lasbra gets aggressive, and I like Lasbra's play there. I feel like Renegades got so distracted trying to keep Jake, but now this is a good play from Ghost. You know why? All relics down on Renegades, be aware of that. Tricky task here for both teams. This is Ghost playing with the wind in their sails, looking to try and force Renegades to defend.
Look at the gamble Barracuda's taking. He's alone on the left-hand side. Kraken onto Jake. Frenzy used now by Ghost Gaming. Fire Giant has been left. Ghost Gaming suddenly the ones retreating, despite a 5 versus 4 advantage. Variety is going to chase them down. Fine OK has gone back to base. He'll defend this left side Phoenix. Battle continues here. Panda Cat locked into the wall.
He's fine.
That one's easy, but Mike from far away will get the Scarab's blessing. Now Ghost Gaming a bit out of position, though. Freeze in onto Mike. Venenu trying to do it all on his own here. He'll get locked in by his own teammate's wall there. Jake trying to separate it just about an inch off. Detonation imminent, but it is not enough damage to get the kill onto Mike.
Twig lives!
Fine, okay. Back behind the wall. Somehow everyone from Ghost Gaming is still alive. The Renegades, though, they might have the pressure.
Oh, that was a rough one, but now the turnaround, because don't forget King Arthur is a man mountain too. But Renegades still stepping up for a second there.
So
drop kill or two.
These teams start to prioritize these objectives will definitely be called into question.
And I think the big thing that you're going to see here as well is the lack of Krakens we're going to see go towards Jake again, because that happened a couple of times. But hold that thought, Sam's in trouble.
Yeah, wouldn't you guess it? It's Awesome Jake leading the charge. Barracuda from behind gets the kill. Renegades fighting with a numbers advantage. Blessing onto Twig, but Barracuda's there to chase. Lasbra goes in. Double for Barra. 3 members down for Ghost Gaming. The Primal Fury now back in respawn. Venenu is still battling it out with Fine OK here. And the call might be the mid lane tower for the time being. Venenu, he's had to transform here. Fine OK is just going to get himself a solo kill, and that might give Ghost Gaming just enough legwork to keep things slow.
Okay, I expected an FG play there, but instead they take a tier 2 in mid lane, split the difference.
Don't start off with. Fine OK working in, you're right. Jake is here. A wall and a stun is going to maybe be enough. We've seen the Khepri dot steal away a Fire Giant. Is it Ghost Gaming's time to recreate some of that magic as well? The dot is applied, but the Renegades don't care. Fire Giant locked in for RNG. Variety pick up the first one. Looking for the second. It's a double kill for the Renegades, just shy of the deicide. This game is now just in these small moments. Fire Giant buff has plenty of time. Minute and 45 seconds remaining. Renegades do not need to rush this. Look at the minion waves. Good eyes there, Hindu man. Right side being pushed down by a Phoenix. Somebody's going to have to deal with that at some point. This is what the Renegades have been waiting for. Captain Twig is now being jumped on. Mike, he's pulled in. Jake, oh, but the big time freeze. It's not enough. Sam for soccer ends up getting the kill here. Typhoon flies through the Renegades backline. As FineOK is there on the chase as well. Ultimate will connect onto Variety this time. And a Scarab's Blessing awaiting just around the corner. I believe Venenu transforms into Khepri there at the end, trying to save his solo laner's life. Lasbra a bit caught out. FineOK receives the real Scarab's Blessing. Can the Renegades stagger out their damage well enough? They sure can. FineOK goes down. Mike has to leave. It's a 2-for-1 trade. Renegades ahead.
But what can Renegades do here? Look at PandaCat, he's still going. Venenu got caught. He went the wrong way and Panda's going to get a kill. And I don't think Lasbra can get that right-hand side Phoenix in time before the rotation comes through.
No Captain Twig, but also no Lasbra. Lasbra's just been pushing down this left-hand side of the map. Ghost Gaming a bit slow on their response. It's only Mike there for the time being. Mike has been stunned in. Variety around the backside of the Khepri. Khepri will dash away. Variety up and over. Thorns have been popped here. PandaCat drops down the Fields of Love. Variety is burned. A big ultimate now from the Ghost Gaming team fight. There's a root on the backside as well. Kraken onto Variety, and he will survive for the time being. Look at the Typhoon from Sam for soccer. PandaCat, he's got the Scarab's Blessing on himself. So many low members of Ghost Gaming. You just need to chase now. If you're the Renegades, Jake has detonated his ultimate. FineOK though, he's in the backline. What can this King Arthur do? Barracuda onto the horse, rushes away. Sam for soccer. Solos down Venenu over on the left-hand side of the engagement. Barracuda chased in by FineOK. Big fight for Ghost Gaming.
They just needed to buy a bit more time there, Renegades. If they would have committed so quickly, those fire minions that you just see arrive. Instead, Renegades commit a little bit too quick. Ghosts are able to do both things at the same time. That left-hand Phoenix is coming up, and they're on the march looking for Variety and even a tier 2 tower.
Wow, they might get this kill here. Variety locked into the ultimate. Jake is going to wall him off, and then the freeze as well on a FineOK. Variety dancing with the devil there. Lasbra, where you get this kill? Oh, he's around the back. Gets the kill onto Captain Twig. You got to watch out for the set. Ghost Gaming didn't expect it. Now there's about a minute.
Again, wasting no time. They know Ghost has a couple of relics down, but Ghosts are on the way to slow this down once more.
Captain Twig just now respawns. So Poseidon will have to make his way into what already might be a lost fight one way or another. Oh, Ghost Gaming steal it away. The Fire Giant goes over to Ghost, but how about the fight afterwards? It's the oboe from PandaCat that grabs the steal. Variety now on the chase to try to make reparation. Sam goes down. Panda ends up getting the kill. Lasbra rampaging through this game. Kraken will knock up onto Venenu. Big stunts from Jake over the wall. FineOK locked in. Jake grabs himself the kill. Now it's 2 members of Ghost Gaming left on the retreat. Twig, PBM, last 2 with the FG.
Okay, but there's not a whole lot Renegades can do here, but they're hunting for kills, I feel like, at the moment, which I'm not too sure about. They're still trying to track through the jungle. Jake's low on health, too, so this is a little bit risky to take on Twig here, but it looks like they're going to be able to pick someone. Or is Jake going to get picked?
Oh, he is! Captain Twig will capitalize on the low health Jake. Laz and Ven likely are, but you don't know exactly, and that's tense.
Exactly, and I think the thing that you've seen there from Renegades is they were hoping that red buff was up. That someone's going to come to the red to try and do it, but Barra just got pulled by Sam!
Whoa! Oh my! Barra, are you going to live here? FineOK sure is going to have a good shot at chasing you down. Venenu is going to slow it down, though. Barracuda lives to fight another day. Renegades, though, regardless of if Barracuda's alive or not, they will not have him in this fight. Jake takes almost no damage from the Kraken. Big stun on the back. It's the mantle, and FineOK won't care about it at all. Jake ends up going down. Ghost Gaming now with an opportunity to chase down the squishy members of the Renegades. Venenu looking for a turnaround kill onto Captain Twig. FineOK blinks through, gets the knockup, then goes down. Ghost Gaming have found 2.
And now it's a turn of tides again in Ghost's favor, because now they're looking at Lasbra chasing him down this right-hand side. Sam's coming back too. So Lasbra realizes he's got to go in on Panda, but it's not going to be enough to bring him down. My opinion there, honestly, I think Renegades shouldn't have taken out 4v5 members heading down mid.
Ghost Gaming, they smell blood in the water. It's only Variety, it's only Barracuda. Barracuda has his Aegis, might need it here. Ghost Gaming do not care about the Fire Giant, they want the Titan. Remember that win condition we talked about a moment ago? Well, it's time to cash that check. Ghost Gaming, they have turned their damage onto the Titan. Renegades' comeback is no more. Ghost Gaming, 1 game away from moving on to the finals.
A tense 41-minute battle there between the two.
The
And
later
Ghost
game,
made quite a
but
few.
towards the mid game, you're going to be very, very strong. So if they can take that hell mid game power spike, lend itself into some objectives, and they get a good lead, I'm
Live.
Well, Gore, it's time to shift some awards over towards Snoopy. It is PM on
Yeah,
the
it is.
Nox support Hindu man. You know, I feel like I can't do it justice, so feel free to take it away. What are we
Drafted.
looking at?
If Renegades need a really big early game, and already this invade on red is the right way to try and start it.
It is now second game in a row we've seen this from the Renegades. But Ghost Gaming, they are here to play as well. Big silence from PBM. He's got 2 locked in. Jake will get body blocked to death. Bandicat, 1 minute and 5 seconds into game number 3.
Level 2 himself on a Persephone to do much in that situation, but already a deficit and an advantage for Ghost. And once again, it's that Cupid that got the kill.
Wow, Sam! Oh my god, I did not expect that. Venenu gone. I mean, deleted.
Yep.
Delete key on Venenu. I don't know. He's at what? 3/4 of his HP. The blue buff invade for the Renegades, but obviously very risky if you want to go through with this call. You know Ghost Gaming are on their red buff. These are going to be tense moments. See how Renegades respond and adapt around this blue buff.
Yeah, this is a battle of cooldowns and a nice little dupe from Variety. Sets up the kill on Final K, and now Sam's in trouble too. Holy moly, that's what you need if you're a Renegades fan, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you are desperate for that. If you're a Renegades fan, you're thinking, well, so maybe in the first few minutes, that's where Ghost Gaming can start to find themselves a small advantage. Variety had warded these back camps just a moment ago, so you know where Sanford Soccer is rotating, and you're going to blink your way against the knockback. Are you serious with this damage? Up and over goes Variety. Sanford Soccer lives, but Variety might have gone too far in.
Grasp.
There's the damage, there's the kill. Grasp of death from the back line. It's a 1-for-1 trade as we stand. Now PBM being chipped away. Double kill for Lasborough. Renegades off to the races.
I got a little bit of a flashback towards World Finals with Variety there. Like, he's trying to put the team on his back. Rotation back from Renegades towards mid, right? He expected the red rotation. No one was in the area, though, unfortunately enough. But there is a fight breaking out, and it's Twig in pressure.
Oh my, Lasborough just does way too much for Twig to withstand, and apparently too much for the Tier 1 tower to have anything to say about it. Mike, you can't
Gold
silence out that much damage. Graham wants the Gold Fury Renegades. I don't know if they do as well.
Very respectful of the composition Ghost have got for the most part. Not aggressive when the numbers are in their favor so far. They're picking people apart, and maybe it can start with Mike here again.
Mike is going to drop the silence field down by his feet. Look at the collapse from the Renegades, and this might just get worse. Twig, grasp of death from the back
Let's
line.
go, Renegades.
An awesome
Hope.
Jake is there for the damage. Twig has fallen. Renegades now with 8 kills on the board. Sanford Soccer just shy on his ultimate. He'll have to hammer away from this fight.
Keep an eye on Lasborough. They are dictating the pace of this game. I love the way Variety's doing it. He needs to do this with his team, and I'm not even worried about Jake overstepping that.
A decent attempt there from Jake. You're just buying space
Right.
for the rest of your team. Fine, okay, will jump down onto Venenu. Is the stun there on the backside? The beads will say no, but he has the ability to do big damage. Grasp of death through the Aegis will keep Venenu alive, but Captain Twig dashes right back through. 1-for-1 as we stand, up to the skies. Goes Sanford Soccer. Where does he eventually crash back down? It's over into the mid lane. No stun is there for him, but PBM has just been walked at by awesome Jake here. Silence and then dash away. Jake wants a little bit more, though. This might just be another battle of the cooldowns, but there is a rotation around the back from Variety.
Yeah, nice little wall, though, from Sam will stop Variety getting in there, and that should allow enough time for Mike to escape
Looks
here.
like it did. PBM is going to dash through a few members of the Renegades as well. Final K off to the right-hand side of your screen into the Cosmos. He's going to get channeled here. Down he crashes onto Venenu. Venenu has to use his beads in order to keep him alive for the time being. That's a frenzy from PBM to keep Ghost Gaming pushing forward here. The Renegades are the ones whose health bars are melting. Sanford Soccer looking for the re-engage, and he's got it right back behind Variety. Half HP, grasp of death connects onto everyone from Ghost Gaming. That saves the life of everyone else on the Renegades.
Consistently until that last little skirmish.
Ghost helping me save some face here, and they will end up getting the FG. Oh, but Variety, big engage. Not much follow-up, though, as Sanford Soccer will lock the tier in once more. Barracuda and Venenu combine for some damage onto PBM. This will be a win for Ghost. Can they get out alive is the question. Barracuda in for the stun. Final K turns around the damage, but Lasborough is able to finalize the kill onto Panicat. Ghost Gaming are going to turn around, though. The chase begins onto Venenu, and he will not live. much longer. Double kill for FineOK, 3 members alive for Ghost, all with the FG buff.
Just too much to continue chasing down there. Goes with the and you mentioned the 5-on-5 there. I mean, it was mainly a 5-on-4 as we watched Variety take on that Twig here. He won't get the kill on Twig unless the rest of the team turn up. He's really committing though. Oh, this is a bit much.
Oh, Asbro wants to chase. He wants to make it 6. Down comes FineOK. The engagement, the stun is there onto the set. Awesome Jake, so low, but the damage from Ghost Gaming, it's not there. Jake lives on. FineOK rooted on in by the Renegades. Down, slam Sam for soccer. Double tap, deleted. Barracuda. Variety has to dash his way off to the left. Ghost Gaming now 4 versus 4, but the health bar's always going to favor Ghost here. Variety should be able to escape, but no, he won't. There's the CC chain we expected to see. He's locked in. Down he goes. Sam for soccer has helped turn this game around.
He has, but more importantly, that was a Variety play on Hell that started this off, and it's the carries that have died. But now there another carry could die as Venetti falls on this left-hand side. Man. Yes, we'll see a kill, a tower kill in the mid lane, trades up, but this will be it. Now I can talk about the comms of what Renegades were just discussing there. Red buff needed to go down, and red buff goes the way of Lasbury. Instead they give speed to Barracuda, because someone's going to defend left-hand side, but as soon as he goes to defend left-hand side, Ghost engage!
Well, here we go. It's Barracuda down to half HP on the double tap from Sam for soccer.
Watch Lasbro.
Maybe goodbye, Jake. He's got a big stun here to stay alive. Up to the skies goes FineOK. Up to the skies goes Sam for soccer. Down to the dirt goes Awesome Jake. Venani will stay alive just a little bit longer. FineOK has found one. Will the clock strike midnight here? Barracuda doesn't want it to be so. Neither does Lasbra, who's gotten a kill now onto Panicat in the backline alone. Sam for soccer is the same. PBM might be able to get the kill here. Just a few more autos. He doesn't play Hunter. He plays support. He's going to be missing those. Barracuda, though, he's starting to ring true with Sam for soccer's not having it, though. Big stun. Big kill on Debera. Variety attempting to escape. He won't be able to do so for much longer. Ghost Gaming pick up 3. Now they make it 4.
And still the chase through the jungle. And still the chase on for Lasbra, but Lasbra may die to minions! No, not today. Meanwhile, though, Ghosts are going to take a tier 2 on the right-hand side. FG still available here. It will be enhanced by the time they get there, I would say, as Mike finally gets that shutdown bonus relatively well. The only problem is, Ghosts have very good dive potential.
They sure do. Can't imagine a much more cop to fight into, but here come the Renegades. Double kill for Panicat out of nowhere on the backline. Ghost Gaming, they're going to hit the gas here. FineOK, has he found Vera? He sure has. Vegas for 5 seconds. Ghost Gaming starting to run away with this fight. Might run away with the game. Variety, the last man standing. The sun is setting on the Renegades run. Ghost Gaming, one last fight to win it. They'll move on to the finals.
They will indeed move on, and it was a good performance from Ghost here today. Full credit to Renegades stepping up, but Ghost just show that God pulls are deep. Their place out, they can play from behind, they can play from ahead. This is a team to watch, and this is the reason why a lot of people expect them to win Phase 2 playoffs. Great performance from both teams here, but it is, like